Hi Beauty Pies, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to try on and review new products from Huda Beauty. They released a new collection called the Lovefest collection, and I purchased the eyeshadow palette and one of the new cream blushes. The eyeshadow palette, as you can see in my eyes, great color payoff, very consistent with all of her other smaller size Obsessions palettes. $29 I think is a very great value if you use her other palettes. I feel like her metallic shades are among the best, and I like these shadows because the shimmer is very shimmery, but it's not like glittery. It's not like you have a whole load of glitter on your eyes. It's just the shimmer really comes through. This also has these mattes here, a warm terracotta brown, and this is a darker brown. And I mean, you can use just those two colors on a daily basis. Here are all the colors from the palette. The cream blush is beautiful. It's lightweight, it's dewy. It is $38, so it's pretty pricey for a cream blush. But I will say that it blended into my skin tone so well, and it has a glow. So I don't need an extra highlighter. So when you consider that, I think it's a pretty good value for it. If you want to know all of the other products that I'm using on my face for this look, I'll share all of that with you at the end of the review. So I've already gone ahead and done all of my makeup except for the eyeshadow and the blush. I'm using this Morphe M504 brush. I'm going to start with this light pink shade. You can see how much of that color it picked up with just a couple of taps. Starting here, primarily in the outer corner. Okay, so after I've blended out most of the color here in the outer corner, I'm not picking up any additional color, but I do want to take it in here. I'm going to go with a smaller domed blending brush. This is the Morphe M511. I'm going to pick up this marbled pink color here. I'm going to place this color on the entire lid. Once I place it on the lid, I'm going to take it up into the crease. Okay, so that color wasn't very blendable either, but the color is really nice. I think a better technique to use with this would be to pick up the color and dab it on rather than swipe it on. So I'm just going to pick up the color and do this. Once I've applied most of the color on the lid, I'm taking it up into the crease, the outer crease area. I'm just going to go in to this color here, this dark brown. I'm applying it just on the outer corner. I'm going to go in with the Morphe M433. I'm going to blend out what I did here first. I'm going to take that same brown now to the lower lash line. Now I'm taking a flat definer brush. This is the Sigma Flat Definer E15. Picking up the darkest shade here. I'm going to line the lower lash line with that color. I'm taking the M433 brush again, and I'm going to blend out the lower lash line. Okay, so now I want to apply the rose gold shimmer. On the instructions, it does say that if you want a really intense color to apply it with your fingers. I'm just going to go ahead and apply it with a brush for, I guess, medium intensity. This is a brush by Le Rouge. It's the LR105 short shadow brush. So I'm going to pick up that rose gold. That's how much it picked up after like a couple of taps. So I'm going to start in the center and then work outward on the lid. The second time around, I kind of just dug into the color with a brush just to get off that top layer because I felt I was getting a lot of glitter. And that really helped with just getting more pigment. I do feel the glitter dropping onto my face as I'm applying it, but I'm not seeing it so heavily. It's not like you're seeing like a whole bunch of glitter on your face. I'm going to go back with the original Morphe M504 brush. I'm going to lightly just blend the outer area of my eye, the top of the eye, just to blend that shadow out into my brow bone. And then I just want to lightly blend the crease as well. I also picked up a small amount of that pink again, and I'm putting it in here to blend out that area where I have the glitter, because I don't want there to just be skin and then glitter. All right, so this is the final look with the eyeshadow. All right, so I went ahead and I added a pair of false lashes. The lashes that I used was these by Lash Couture. It's by the brand Kiss, and it's the matte black faux mink collection. So now we're going to try the blush. Again, I'm using the color Burning Cherry. It is a cream blush. The website, it says that there's a secret message that disappears after you use it for the first time. And so basically that is this. So you can see it here in the mirror if you look, where it says share thee and then love. So that's the secret message. This is the Luxie 524T. It doesn't say that it needs to be used under powder or that it can be used over powder, but in the reviews I read that it works just as well over powder. So that's why I'm going to apply it over powder. I also forgot to apply it before powder since I wanted to demonstrate it on camera. Okay, so I'm just going to lightly tap the brush on my cheekbone. Okay, yes. I'm getting a lot of color. And there is a really nice glow that's coming with it as well. When you keep patting it in, the color just dissipates and it just kind of blends in. It doesn't look like that bright cherry. It just matches perfectly. I also read in the reviews that it's long lasting. Message is supposed to disappear after the first time you use it, but I used so little and you can still see the message, and I have a lot of color on my cheeks. So I feel like this is a blush that will work well with not only all skin tones, but different makeup looks, because the more you pat it in, the more the color just disappears into your skin, but it still leaves a flush. I'm gonna add some more to build it up to see what it looks like. It adds a really beautiful highlight as well. Backed up a little so you can see from afar that glow and also the color. I would have never thought that this color would be a good neutral for me, but it's a nice neutral. It feels comfortable on the skin. They offer one other color, it's an orange color. All right, so for those of you that are interested in knowing what are the other products that I used on my face, I'm going to quickly delve into that. I'm using the Hourglass Soft Glow Ambient Foundation. This is new. I've been using it all month and I'm really loving it. For my concealer, I first color corrected with the Prep and Prime highlighter by MAC in the color Peach Luster. This is one of my favorite correctors of all time. It's like the perfect formula, consistency, and very effective at covering dark circles. I also use the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer in the satin finish. Did set the under eyes with the Laura Mercier powder, the new Ultra Blur Setting Powder. For my contour, I did cream contours. I've been trying a lot of powder bronzers recently and just nothing cuts it like a cream contour for me. I used a combination of these two. This is the Wet n Wild in Wears Walnut. This is one of my favorite all-time contour products. Because I'm using a foundation that's darker than me right now, this barely shows up. This is just like a shade darker than the foundation. This one is a very dark contour cream. Like, that's how dark it is. Walnut is lighter. As you see, you can't really see it. It's right here. Spend a lot of time in the sun, so I'm a lot darker than I am usual, but if I'm not tan, it's really enough for me to use. But this is a little too dark right now, so that's why I just mixed both for the contour. And then I've set everything with just a light dusting of the Laura Mercier Ultra Blur powder. Also using that in the color Translucent Honey. Let's talk about the lipstick. This is a new lipstick by CoverGirl. It's in the color Elegant Nude. I did go over this in like a haul or something, I think, and this is the color. It's a beautiful color, elegant nude. Lip liner I used was the Urban Decay 24/7 lip pencil in the color Blackmail. And I don't need a lip gloss on top because it's so glossy, it's so moisturizing that it has that glossy effect already. That's all for this look. Thank you so much for joining me today. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video. Mwah. Bye!